Okay, so you join me in the 8960 here. We're heading down to field 1. Not to do the cultivating, because I realized it has not had any fertilizer put on it yet since harvest. So, we're going to get it spread with slurry quickly before we start planting it. I know the rain would probably not be the greatest for spreading, because it would probably just wash away most of it. But it lets us do it, and it still is just as good in game for it, so we're gonna do that. And then we'll get the drill. Alright, we'll get that thing opened. And we'll just quickly get her done in a time lapse. We will probably have to go get more slurry, because we have not even 3/4 of a tank here. So yeah, and oh, that's not too hard to see actually. I thought it was gonna be harder to see. No, that is quite easy actually. So let's get a time lapse going, and we will get her spread. Okay, so we got her all filled up again. That took a little bit longer than I thought to fill it up. Very great. My goodness. Well, not the transfer from the tanker to the spreader here, but just filling up the tanker there at the biogas plant. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, it probably didn't look that long for you because it would have sped it up, but ay, sheesh. So this is now one lap finally done. And there we go. Run straight up here now. There. So let's check the map here again. Once it's done saving. Fertilizer's going on. Growth. That will never ever ripen in a million years. I have never known soybean to ripen so slow. It has looked ready to harvest for so long now. Ay, ay. Well, at least it gives us time to get other jobs done. Jobs I really didn't want to do, but I really wanted to get the soybean done. I'm sorry for keeping bringing that up, but it's just... God. Oh, I'm getting later in fall or autumn. Trees are dark orange and light orange already. There's not much green around, except tractors. Looking good. I'm thinking we may upgrade this or change it out at least, because it is quite slow. It only has a 19-mile-an-hour gearbox in it, so when we do have it on the tanker and we're moving from to the next field, it just drives very long. I mean, we've only put an hour, just over an hour on it. I mean, it's a good enough tractor, but it's just a little bit slow. I don't know what we would change to. We don't really need another four-wheel drive like this, so we could go for something a bit smaller, but we'll see when we are filling this up. we will go check the store, see if I have any mods installed. That would be a good fit if we do ever decide to swap that out. Hop in here again. I accidentally ran into the sprayer before when I was pulling up by it. Gotta be more careful. I could say the field is muddy and slippery. That's why I did it. Okay, so if we go check the store here. Well, first we'll check our garage here. This one we have, that's 370 horse. So if we go here, what do we got? You hardly need something that big. Whoa. I got distracted. The 3-point version EU on standard US beacons GPS. Don't need it because I can't use it anyways. That's not even too bad. $96.30. We got $5.30. We could upgrade our other photo. Anyways, sorry, got distracted. We need to start spreading. Pricing stuff we don't need. Can't afford. I mean, this tractor's not worth a whole lot, so maybe we should just, well, if we do sell, we couldn't go for anything this high horse, really. So, I mean, it's a good enough tractor for doing the spreading and stuff. It's a little underpowered for when we, well, maybe, well, when I had the other cultivator, it was a little underpowered, but with this one, it requires less horsepower, so it might be okay with that one. Definitely have to try that, so maybe that'll completely change this one out. You could always use the other four-wheel drive too, but, and again, the main reason why was because of the slow gearbox. I mean, the other one's only at 24 mile an hour, but when you're driving a distance, it sure makes a difference. That 5 miles an hour. So, just get this little strip down here to do, yeah. Sucks that you can't the rows of this spreader here, because we're wasting quite a bit now. I guess I could go back and forth across that short area too, but that's a lot of turning, and slurry's cheap, so. Alright. Once we're done here, we'll just go bring us back to the yard and park it up, and then we'll get the seeder out here. Okay, I'll see you when we're in the other four-wheel drive tractor after a long drive back. Alright, so you join me again in the same tractor. So nothing's going according to my plans again. I checked the seeder and it does not do tomatoes. So that would be the planter, and for the planter we need to cultivate. So here we are, got the cultivator out. And hopefully we'll make this corner. Whoa, not like that, we won't. Right. So we'll see how this tractor pulls this cultivator. I know it was struggling just a little bit with the other one. And this one is a bit wider, but it does not cultivate as deep. So why is that not unfolding? What am I doing here? Unfold. Okay, so I need to back up to unfold it. No? Lower? Or just need to wait? I don't know. We'll have to try it again sometime. That moves terribly slow, wow. Is that working? Yes, it is. Awesome. And it is not struggling at all, which is good news. So let's get this cultivated. I guess I'll have to get the semi off the field. I completely forgot to clean that up. So once we get around to it there, we will hop out and move it. But let's get another time lapse going, get this quickly done, and then this will probably wrap up this episode. And then next episode will be planting and seeing what else, other jobs we can find to do. So let's get her going. So, here we are, just about done cultivating. 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the rain is just about stopping. So hopefully stuff will start drying out a bit. Don't know if the soybeans have gone over yet. I really don't. I should have stopped checking already. Yeah, go to update. Nope, still not. Yeah, I should just stop looking. Just face facts, they're never gonna get ready. So this cultivator has worked pretty good. The only downside is it didn't work with a worker. I'll show you again. I don't know if you saw in the time lapse. I hired a worker like this, and it got to the bottom there, and this is what it does. Oh, now it works. Before it got to the bottom, it just stopped and did nothing. Just stood there. It was like, okay, moving on. But now it worked. Alright, so now there is no flaws. Other than, yeah, maybe it'll get stuck, maybe it won't. So, this is going to do it for... We are going to be putting in our tomatoes. Hopefully we don't get through the seed too quickly. I have a feeling it will. But, well, I guess we'll see. I cultivated, on the way back, the strip between the railway tracks and the highway. I cultivated that up, where we did have carrots in. So that should be ready to be planted with something. Not quite sure what we'll put in there. Wait for this thing to get unfolded. It takes almost as long as the cultivator did. So let's see what the seed usage is going to be. I'll quickly show you here. Yeah, right here I cultivated this strip up. So that's ready to be planted as well. This thing done yet? Not yet. There we go. That turned on. And seed usage, let's take a look. Not too bad. I've seen it go down a lot faster. Like with the carrots, it went down stupid quick. Until I realized that we could use the other seeder for use that. But this can only do with the planter, not the seeder. So hopefully these will germinate and start growing before freeze up, because they need to be out of the ground before winter, otherwise I think they will wither. So yeah, as soon as we get a good chunk done here, we will go and get the fertilizer spreader ready to go so we can get second application on this as soon as possible. But yeah. So another job we need to do today is give this cow some more straw. I completely forgot about that before the previous episode. When I started in the morning, I did all the feeding stuff beforehand, but I forgot to give them straw. So we need to do that yet. Oh, we need to also buy some more hay because we are out, and the silage we baled up in the previous day will not be ready yet because it needs to ferment. So we need to buy a few more hay bales for the next couple days. Probably just another 8 or something or so. That should do plenty, or it should be enough. Another job we need to get to today as well. Maybe we should probably pay off some loan. And I know I shouldn't, but I will. We got some fertilizing contracts and some seeding contracts. Ooh, 18 grand for that one. 15 for that one. Oh, that's 29 grand there. That could go towards the loan quite well. I think I might do them. Use our seeder. 3 was one of them, right? I think. 39 and 33. Yeah. Oh, that means unloading our air seeder of the fertilizer. Okay, we're gonna set a worker off just soon here so we can do a little bit of thinking about our own fields, what we're gonna put in some of them yet. If we're gonna do some more winter crops. So, oops, we need to check this first. Go around to here. So this field here, 31, we had sorghum. Go over here, yeah, sorghum. So good crop to have after sorghum. Where is it? Sugarcane, nope, rye, sorghum. Oops, a good one to have after sorghum. Could we do cereal? They're not the highest yielding, but looking. Ooh, carrots is a good one to have. I think we might do another cereal crop just because we need a field of that, and that's nice and close to the yard and stuff. Or what's good to have after a millet, I wonder. We go here, millet, there. Okay, so that's another cereal, so we need Does the biogas plant take sugar beet stuff? I don't think, no it doesn't. Thinking. Should we... Okay, let's look at the fields here. We need to put... This is very far away from everything, so we should do not a one that we can get the straw swath off. We should put a cereal crop in here in 31. We're going to be doing... We're doing canola. We'll do canola in 15, so we'll plant 31 and 15 with, what can we do? Okay, we can do all of them. Well, we're gonna need, well, I think we're gonna need wheat for chickens, but we, so many decisions. Okay, let's hop into 9620 here. We going to do, oh, I had it on barley. Let's go to barley. There. Something plain and simple, base game crop. We'll do barley across the road here, and then we'll head down to field 15 and put the canola in there. Field 5 and 20 here that we're joining together. That's going to be our corn right here. We're going to put soybeans in 34 and 32. And what are we going to put in 37? Should we do rye? No, rye's in their barley. That's in their cereal. We just had cereal in there. What about if we do what we had in there? That's a good one to have after that. A little bit different again. We're gonna have to rent two different headers, but I'm thinking it should pay out okay. We're gonna put onion up there, so that's gonna be a spring plant, so we don't have to worry about that this fall at all. So we're slowly getting everything mapped out. What we're gonna do where. I have a feeling it might change. I hope not. We've had so many changes on the farm lately. So yeah, that's the plan right now. So this is fertilizing as we go, so you don't have to worry about coming back over it once we are done planting, like we do with the tomato plant crop over there. Wait a minute. It's not. I'm gonna stop there. It's not accepting the next. Dang it. Fertilizing state. Shoot. What to remedy that? What should we do? I don't want to unload it. Change the ground state. What would be best? We go and hop in here. What if we quickly lime it? Some of it needs liming already, so we might as well get the whole field to the same state, and that would change the ground state enough so we can apply the next application of fertilizer. I don't want to unload. I want to get our fields going as fast as possible with the fertilizing. That little bit in there, and we'll fill her up. Well, no, not fill her up, because we're going to want to unload this again for fertilizer. So put 50% in there. That should do it, I think. 51. Okay, let's quickly get that done. Yeah, now we're doing this. Change of plans again. Ah, man. Just as I say, no more changes to plans. Dang it. Okay, let's get this spread. And we can't spread over what we planted already. Okay. So we'll get everything possible spread. Oh man. Oh well. Nothing's ever going right, it seemed like. Oh. The rate that's going down, 50% is not going to be enough. Oh yeah, we're definitely have to go put more in this. I thought 50% would easy do it. I was very much mistaken. Okay. Once we get down here, we're going to fill it up, because I'm thinking it's going to take pretty much all of it. Well, we'll empty this thing first, maybe. Yeah, it sucks we can't do that part now. I don't know why. Well, I guess you shouldn't really spread lime over your seeds. So that's probably why. Should have thought of this sooner. Alright, let's get this thing topped up and we will start a time lapse and get her done. It's a good thing lime isn't too expensive, so especially out of this silo, it's pretty cheap. I mean, it's not free, but anyways, let's get her going. Let's speed it up a bit, and because you don't want to watch this probably. I mean, you might do. Just, yeah, 190 bucks to fill that up. It's not a whole lot of money. I mean, if it was my survival challenge series, that would be a lot of money, but in this series, no. Pocket change. So, as I said about 3 or 4 times now, let's get a time lapse going. That's this field all white again, and now we should be able to put in that second application of fertilizer. Just going around here getting a bit of the spots I've missed. Okay, so let's park this up here out of the way. We will head over to our fence because he said he was complete, and he's not quite. He's got a little bit to do there yet, and he's not used nearly as much seed as I thought he was going to, so that is good. I have no idea what the yield's going to be out of the tomatoes. Hopefully amazing. So let's hop over here, hopping back and forth, and now we'll test it. Make sure we can get that second application in there. That on. Now we will go into the map here again. It'll auto-save. Yes, we are now getting the second application on it. Good. Bottom bit will either have to come back an extra time and spread that with fertilizer, or it'll be just a little less productive. I'm thinking we'll just spread it with fertilizer because it's not that much work compared to losing that much extra crop. So yeah, as soon as we get some square corners here, enough turning radius for this guy, we will stick him on a worker as well, and we will go get sort out the fence because there's a little triangle. We need to do that in that field by ourselves because of, well, you know, workers' capabilities. Whoops, that was a bit sharp. Come on. Alright. We'll go up this side, around the yards there, and across the top, and then we will hire a worker on the way down. And then he should have enough turning room at the bottom and top, I would think. If not, he'll just leave spots that we'll have to tidy up later. Missed a little bits here and there, but I think that should be okay. I'm not going to worry too much about those little corners. We got a big field of crop that's supposed to come in, so. And about upgrading this one to the 9630, I don't think there's a point really, because this pulls it no problem. We don't need the extra 35 horse. Crank it back, come on, get back. There we go. I mean, right now it looks like it's struggling because we're going up a little bit of an incline, but that's not too bad. As I say it, it's doing 4 miles an hour. But yeah, it is not too bad actually. We're not getting through the fertilizer much. We're gonna have to unload quite a bit of it for when you want to do those contracts. Because in contracts you can put, it will apply it as you plant, but it is not like the contract itself, the field will not have it on there when you're done, so you're just throwing money away. And I am turning way too sharp with this thing. I should have learned by now. Okay, let's get till there, straighten out, hire a worker, and he's good to go. Okay, so we're down the bottom here, and now we'll go to this up top here. And we've used about 30% of the seed in here. So nothing to complain about there. So apparently this map is still not back on the mod hub. I'm not quite sure what he's trying to fix. I thought he had, Lancey Boy had already fixed the crop, like the texturing on the ground texturing, the direction of it stuff, but maybe not. So I don't know. I heard, well, someone commented on one of my videos, I forget his name, that some of the steering issues I had was part of the map issues too. If I quickly go to here, I can probably see who left that comment. Give you a little bit of a shout out. Thanks for the info. It's Lee. Thank you very much, Lee, for letting me know on that. I had no idea. But yeah, I haven't had it so much as now since I have switched remotes, but it has, I think, happened a little bit. So that's tomatoes all in. Another new crop, never done before. So yeah, should be good. We'll just park this up here. Actually, no, we'll take it back to the yard. And then we'll go hop into the 9620 again. We'll get that done. Why? Oh, must be running the hydraulics closing the thing yet. Why is it going so slow? Yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed in the last little while. Really do appreciate it. Really enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I hope you guys are liking them. Cut that corner a little bit. We'll just drive this in here for now. We need to do some service work on everything before put everything away completely. So let's go hop into the 9620. See how he's getting on. Looking good. Looks like there's one little spot there he may have missed. But looking good. Oh yeah, you missed a little spot there too. Oh, as I was taking over, did not get that quite right. Okay, there we go. So let's get this field all drilled, and then we'll move on to the canola field down in field 15. Just that bottom section to do there yet. Otherwise than that, it's all drilled. This little spot right here we'll just quickly hit. There we go. So after that plan that I kind of gave out there for which crops are going to put where, if you think any of them are a bad idea, if something be a good idea to change, put a different crop in somewhere, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I really don't have an opinion whether or not to change, so any crop we put in would be good. Everything is profitable except for soybeans that we can't ever get out of the ground. And then I want to put more in, right? So yeah, maybe if we get them in a bit earlier, they might get ready to harvest a bit sooner too. But you never know, they might get ready at this year. That's an annoying strip. Love this tractor, man. Pulls this no problem. Until it finds a hill, then it struggles just a little bit. So once this is folded, and then we'll head over to field 15 and get the canola put in. There we go. Okay. Or should we do something different again? Can't do millet again. No, we're gonna put canola in down there. I'm gonna stick with the plan. You had enough changes, so. Okay. So we'll turn off all the lights. We'll put on just the front lights for now. And let's go. Funny, we're gonna probably catch up with the car here, because they only do 19, I think. 18 or 19. We're doing 19, and maybe we're maintaining distance, I think. Might be catching them just a little bit, but not too bad. So yeah, we are definitely catching them. Drop to 18. Nice leisurely drive out there. Way down to the bottom. Almost to the bottom, not quite to the bottom, but wonder where he's gonna turn. If he doesn't turn here, I'm gonna turn left, take the back way down. I think that'd be a good way to go. Let's see. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. It saves us from crossing the bridge too. So yeah, I'll definitely turn here. Yeah, he did not turn, so good thing we are turning here. There we go. Okay, now we can get speed up again. A little bit faster. I mean, this tractor doesn't go zooming off there either, but it's definitely faster than the other four-wheel drive, the 8960, or following the traffic. So shortcuts just after this sign. The sign actually tells us there's a shortcut here because the tractor. I don't know how that's a shortcut sign, but it is in my mind. So, and we'll start this. That's sowing as well, and we'll see if anything is. Oh shoot! I just remembered this has had slurry spread on it as well, so it's not going to be able to accept the next application of fertilizer either. Shoot. Great. Pull out of the way here. Not quite out of the way. Where should we park up? Because we're gonna have to cultivate this. Because I don't want to spread lime again. Well, it looks like it's going dark now anyway. Yeah, all shiny. Got the slurry on it. So, it doesn't need any lime down here, I don't think. Just that spot does there. Shoot. Well. Let's take this one down there too. I will see you down there. Actually, no. I will see you once cultivating's done. You've seen enough of this probably for today, anywho. So, yeah. I'll see you once it's dark. Solar canola is all planted. Got it cultivated first, and then I got it planted. While it was being cultivated, while I was cultivating it, I had the worker going on planting field 33 So we got paid for that, 18 grand. And whoa, now we're just gonna back to the farm. So, as we head back there, just want to thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. And until next one, later.